Okay, if you don't already have out page 82, I need you to get it out for me, please. You meet me on the mat. We're going to go over each problem. I know that we've gone over some problems in 5th hour and some problems in 6th hour, but I want to make sure I go over all of them in case somebody wasn't here. If at any point you feel like you need to stop or pause the video, you can. If you would like to go back and watch it, it will be on the Google Classroom. You just have to go back and check it out and check your answers as you go. Okay, you're going to have to work on a sheet today that's going to be due tomorrow, and it will be for a grade over 1-step and 2-step equations with multiplication, addition, subtraction, division. So make sure you're paying attention and make sure you're correcting your answers from your homework last night, because that is what we're going to go over right now. Okay, so our first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a line to separate these two, and I'm going to do all my work on the bottom because I would like more room to work. So I'm going to rewrite this inequality at the top. My first step is always to draw a line down the middle. Now I've got positive 5 minus 3x is greater than 8. The first thing I have to do is get rid of any addition or subtraction, and currently I have a positive 5, so I need to do a negative 5 to get rid of it. So boop, that went away. Negative 3x is greater than 3. Now I've got negative 3 times x is greater than 3. I want to get rid of that negative 3 times x, so I'm going to divide by negative 3. So I'm left with x on this side and negative 1 on this side. And because I divided by a negative, I need to switch my sign. When we graph that, we do an open circle above negative 1, and that says x is less than or equal to negative 1, so it's anything below. Okay, next one. Negative 4x minus 7 is greater than or equal to 9. Draw our line, plus 7, plus 7, negative 4x is less than or equal to 16. We want to get that x by itself, so we're going to divide by negative 4 since we're multiplying by negative 4. X, negative 4, and since we divided by a negative, we're going to switch that sign. Okay. It's going to be a closed circle above negative 4, and it says x is anything greater than negative 4, so everything bigger is to the right, so that's why our line and arrow is going to go to the right. So these are our answers for our inequalities. Those are our graphs. Well, we're going to do it again. So I'm going to rewrite it down here. 3 plus 4.5x is greater than or equal to 21. You're going to split that. And I'm adding 3, so I'm going to subtract 3 to get rid of it. So I'm left with 4.5x over here. It's greater than or equal to 18. We're going to divide by 4.5, which if you do by hand or plug it into your calculator, you're going to get 4. And we didn't divide by a negative, so we're going to keep the sign the same. It's going to be a closed circle above 4, and x is anything greater than or equal to, so it goes to the right, because that's where all those numbers are. Next one, negative 2y minus 5 is greater than 5 halves. First thing you're going to do is split the inequality down the middle. Going to add 5 and add 5, so we're left with negative 2y is greater than 7.5. Then you're going to divide by 2. You're going to get 37.5 negative. And since we divided by a negative, we're going to switch that sign. So negative 38, negative 37, negative 36, negative 35, negative 34, 33. Negative 37.5 is right between, oh shoot, and it's an open circle, so ignore this. It's open. Not closed. Ah. Okay, I'm going to redo this. Open circle, and y is less than negative 37.5, so it's anything this way. All right. Next one. Draw the line down the middle. Now these are ones where you have to distribute before, so now we're at another step. So we need to distribute. 2 times y is 2y. 2 times 4, negative 4 is negative 8. It's less than negative 18. Now we can start solving it. So write your line down the middle. Add 8. Add 8. 2y is less than negative 10. Divide by 2. Y is less than negative 5. I've got to plug in because my battery's about to die, so I am moving to plug in my computer. So I apologize. Don't want this video to go out while I'm going through it. So, pause now if you need to while I get this hooked up. Okay, so negative 10 divided by negative 10 divided by 2 is negative 5. So negative 6, negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1. It's an open circle above negative 5, and y is anything less. So it's this way. Sorry for my terrible circles. This thing is really hard to write with. All right, now we're going to distribute for this one. So negative 6 times y is negative 6y. Negative 6 times negative 3 is positive 18. And all of this is less than or equal to negative 6. So we're going to draw our line down the middle. Going to get rid of that plus 18 first by subtracting. We've got negative 24 on this side, negative 6y on this. We're going to divide by negative 6, which you get positive 4. Then y on this side, and we divided by a negative, so we're going to switch our inequality sign. So now our inequality reads 4 is less than or equal to y. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close circle because of that greater than or less than or equal to sign. And y is anything bigger, so it's going to go this way. All right, number 7. You borrowed. We're going to skip number 7 because I want to do that one in person because I think it's a little bit confusing to explain via video. So what you're going to do for the rest of the hour is you are going to finish your review sheet for 4.3 and 4.4, which you're going to get today from the sub. If you finish that, you turn it in. If you don't finish it, it becomes homework. If you finish that, you're going to work on Math Curse and turn that in when you're finished. If you finish that, you'll work on your calculator packet. If you still have things to do, time that you need to fill at the end of the hour, you may read, but I think this is going to take the most of you, if not all of you, the rest of the hour. So please make sure you're working on those things. I don't want any bad reports, and I will see you guys tomorrow.